Hello? 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 Is there anybody out there? Well, we are back to Starsand today. We had our fun with Alabaster Dawn, but we're back in Starsand today. Alrighty then. Let's just cop right to it, honestly. I see no reason to sit on the start screen for a while. I can't 100% remember what was going on. This is my outfit, apparently. I totally forgot about putting this outfit on. It's okay. I really don't care for it, to be honest. What do we got going on? Intermediate farmer. Prepare a tea table and sofa of the same fruit veggie theme. I believe we were going to do the pumpkin ones, if I remember correctly. I think we were waiting on the pumpkins to grow. Don't need to look at the calendar. Not a lot of days left on... Actually, now that I think about it, it's a Tuesday. Did I check the... Well, I got all this written down, so I must need to do that. I don't have none of it crossed out. So that's all for the merchant ship. Believe we were waiting on these to grow. They're gonna need another 2 days, and hopefully, especially with the fertilizer, that'll give us a good chance of getting a G-Max crop. 2 days on all this. Grapes. Alright. We've separated our bunnies and our chickens. Hello, can I... There we go. Over here tapping, trying to get all this. They're not getting fed for some reason. I'll top off their food supply. Ah, you're completely out. That might have something to do with it. Over here to the chickens. A few of them need cleaning. I'll go ahead and top y'all off as well. Got a couple. We got a little chick there. Top this one off. Alright. They're all fed. We got more stuff over here to collect. Animal chest has been relocated to over here. All that can get put up. So last time we unlocked the hoverboard. Having a ton of fun with it. My legs are clipping in the skirt when I do that. Or the lower part of the dress. Actually just flying around on the hoverboard does it. We were working, did we? Yeah, we got the sharp machete. And the blast hammer. And I think that's the highest level we can go to right now. Don't have anything set on the tools. So I'm gonna double check before we do anything. I want to go to the ship and double check we still need all that stuff, or if I forgot to clear it after finishing it. Well, I was fine with this outfit until I saw the clipping, so we're gonna change up a bit. What do I got? A black skirt would work with that shirt. Will that have the same problem, though? Yes. So the long skirts in general will have the problem. Oops, sorry. Of the clipping with the legs there. All right. What about the outfit I was wearing? I feel like the outfit I was wearing would go well with the board. Well, maybe not the shortest skirt. We'll try it with the skirt first, and then we'll switch it to the pants if that doesn't work. And keep them. Put on the boots. Sunglasses. Yeah. All right, how's this one work? We don't have a clipping issue. I just need to make sure I'm not looking the wrong direction with this outfit. You know what? Let's actually put the pants on her. That's a bit dangerous. No accidental upskirts here. My wife is... my future wife's already out.
Hello.
Hello. I do enjoy fish. Try raising fish yourself. She gave me a viper fish. Tablet, you don't have to tell me that every time. Maybe I want to talk to you. We can go on date. Unfortunately, it's not a Friday. Take a photo together? Nah. Not right now. What's my friendship level with her? That's a gnarly looking fish. Social. Oh, we're almost to level 4. If she's 163 centimeters, I need you to stand up real quick. We're about the same height. 163. So I'll say Aurora's probably about 163 centimeters. I was curious how tall these models are.
See you.
Zareni's probably about the same height and weight. I actually recreated Aurora in Vroid. So that's why I was curious what her height was. Because that's something I didn't really know. Let me take a screenshot of this. That way I have... She probably weighs a little bit more than a 43 kilos, though. Alright, which... Let's see. Oh, no, we could go up to the gold level. Airsmith... Ooh, what is that? Need 6 of these, which is 6 of those, and I don't know what those are. So I could go up to this level, but it would be significantly harder. I'm gonna need to eventually, though. I have upgraded these already, I'm pretty sure. Meteor plank. Meteor plank. Crafting. Meteor plank, meteor plank. Mud boots. Could use some of those. Where is it at? Where is it at? Where is it at? Is it even in here? I'm not seeing it. Meteor plank. What is she writing on that sign back there? Crafts? No. Tools. Equipment. Maybe other? Didn't show up in here either.
Nani?
Nani? I love the text that says, sound alerts, Nani is a nerd, screamed, Nani! Hi, Nani, how you doing? How long, I see your message now. How long was that there before I noticed? I don't see it in there. Oh well. On the board. There we go. I'm doing good. Not long? Okay. I wasn't ignoring you. I was engrossed in the game. We got this board not long after getting the fast travel stuff unlocked, so it kind of defeated the purpose. Let's see. Stinky arrow. You gotta pay me more than that. You want one of these for 900? That's not terrible. Runebird sculpture. We should be able to make that fairly easily. Ooh. I can definitely make everything needed for it. I just don't know if I have enough of the materials. 3.3 grand though. That's a well-paying commission. I'm getting tired of making bait holders for everybody. What do you need stink arrows for? Rubber I can understand. Why do you need the arrows? Let's do this one. This one. And this one. Do those three. Sometimes I know the commissions are probably largely RNG, but sometimes you look at them, it's like, why do you need this? How much game is available with this being early access? It seems I know they want to do largely an open-ended game. Well, not necessarily open-ended, but not narrative focused like the My Time series is. So it's closer to Stardew in that sense, where it doesn't really have a defined narrative. What little there is progresses as you do. So most of what's in the game, more sandbox, not too much story. Yeah, most of what's in the game is the romancing / friendship and progressing your professions and building. That seems to be the big crux of the game. Think of it as like a single-player Palia with a different art style. That's a good way to think about it, actually. Although Palia did have story quests, so... Alright. Yes, I still need to make all this stuff then. Alright. So this was for that. Alright, we'll go get to work on this stuff then. It's a lot of fun. Like, I think it was Mitsune Sylph I raided the other day. Or it might have been someone else. After playing this. When we were discussing it a little bit. I actually really like the modern aesthetic that this game has. Most other games in this genre are in a fantasy setting. Why am I going this way? Which I'm fine with. But I do like having at least a few games in this genre to have a modern setting. This one's like modern, somewhat more advanced, really. All right. I need rubber, which gets made here. So I'm gonna need 10 here, but I also need 5, so 15 total. And this is gonna need another 5, so 20 total. Actually, what does that get made on? Gearsmith. All right. Rubber. Hope I have enough. I do not. Shoot. Although it's not oilstone, it's fiber I'm missing. Alright, get you going on this. So that'll be done in a second. That'll be done in a second. And then I need 3 alloy as well. Three of these. And while that does its thing, let's go get some more fiber. Wow, with this tool, even a light tap on the trees is enough to... Well, not so much that one. Let's do light tap. Well, that was a heavy one. Yeah, it's alright. Let's actually focus on the bushes, really. That's what I need. Holy crap, one charged hit took a tree down. Get all this, all the fiber in the world. You know, one thing I have noticed is your stamina doesn't improve over time. The 300 points of stamina I have seems to be what I get on the daily. Your tools, however, are what make it easier to farm things. Seems like mostly because you just get more out of a single swing. Although, hold on, we got 240. How much does one light swing hit stamina-wise? 2. And a heavy swing, 4. So the tools might just be easier to swing as you upgrade them. So a heavy one does 4 stamina. Oh no, that one did 2 as well. Maybe it just does 2 regardless. Not trying to break the rocks up, I'm trying to cut this bush. The tree just happened to be there. I really don't need the tree, but whatever. I wonder if they grow back if I don't cut the stump down. We're gonna put that to the test with this tree right here. I never did check it, so... Aim at the bush. There you go. Be careful. North is that way. Yes. South is that way. Why does the sign show me the directions and not the destination? Alright. That should be more than enough fiber to do things with. Why did you turn off the light? I'm glad that it is remote controlled, but that's not what I needed. Fish. I think it's funny. All the fish I have gotten in that chest. Where's it at? All of the fish in here, with the exception of those crabs, were given to me by Zereni. Except for maybe that. Every single one of them was a gift. I didn't catch any of them. Because I have not done any of the fishing. Alright. I have 11 of these. I needed 20. So I need 9 more. Make up 37 now. 9 of those. Awesome. Okay. We have everything to make that. We have that ready. And we will have that ready. Alright, it's a rune bird sculpture. Craft one of these. Alright. Now, concerning this stuff. 20 stone bricks. Can make up the 42, apparently. Limit is stone. So 20 stone bricks. 15 copper sheets, 15 glass panes. I don't know if I have enough glass bricks for that. 15, 15. Ooh, I should have enough. Yep. There we go. And then 10 rubber, which I've already accounted for here. So once all that's done, we can start turning things in, and then we have nothing to do. So let me see here. I don't know if we really want to start the final crafting trial yet. We're working on this one. Could do the next rancher level. We've maxed out that one for the most part. We've done all the quest anyway for it. I guess we could do rancher. I need to talk to Zareni again. Am I on the trial for that, or the trial? Am I on the exam? Because there's two. There's the trial, and then there's like the final exam to get the certification. I can't remember which one I'm on. I'll have to talk to Zareni again. Ooh, my bees have done a thing. I got honey. I'll put that in the animal chest along with this grass. Yeah, that can go in here. Sort all that. Okay, wow, they produce more? And again? It's like, how many? There's one bee in there. Busy little bees, apparently. All right, the bricks are done. Do I have anything for you to do? I do not. Oh, both of these are going to get done at the same time. I didn't time that. It just worked out that way. Listen to that cutter. Good lord. That thing's got a motor. Jesus. So to determine what we're going to do after this, I have to talk to Zareni. I'll try to remember to do that. She's probably in the basement right now. That's where she likes to hide. Her basement, not mine. I don't have a basement. All right, all that is ready to turn in. Yeah, I got everything. All right, let's go find my wife. Well, future wife. I don't see her in the store, which means she is hiding in the basement again. Oh, nope, she's not down here either. Where the heck is she then? She's normally either in the store or in the basement. Occasionally she does go somewhere. don't see her. Because I have seen her walking around town before. Oh, Ginger's up here. Oh, she's up here at the pet store. Let's go talk to Ginger. Ginger! My wife from another life. Check out this hoverboard. Want to ride the hoverboard?
Hello.
Is this what you're looking for? No, I was looking for you. Ooh, handheld lamp. I mean, I'll take it, but... The shore's calling. Maybe I'll find something worth painting. Maybe. How's life back in Portia? We never talk about that.
Leaving so soon? Take care.
Goodbye. Yay, Ginger likes us more. We could do photos with her now. Ginger, photo op. She's humming a little song. Right here in the produce stand's a good spot, honestly. Let's see. All right, Ginger, I would like you to focus orientation this way. Bring you up a little bit and over. And emote. What emotes you got? You got a wave. Clap. Tap dance. Nervous. Bright idea. Peace sign. Let's go with the peace sign. Ooh, a wink. Can you hold that? Oh, they never hold it. I really wish they would hold the wink. All right, my character. Orientation. That is not orientation. Orientation. Bring you forward. Bring you over. Just doing it at this weird angle. Right there. There. As close as I can really get you. Also peace sign. There you go. That'll work. All right. Position camera. Thalius in. Get a spout slightly below eye level. All right, zoom. Try to get the fruits in the background. My character, I want you to look at the camera. No tilt. Vertical offset's fine. Do blur the background. Move that distance back to the fruit. Give it a slight blur. Right there, just to make them pop a little bit. Time, it's 15:03. What about morning? How's morning look? Later in the day? Midday? Golden hour? What about early in the morning? Ooh, that's a really warm color. Yeah, the 2 o'clock lighting looks good. Bring the brightness up. And the contrast up. Not that much. I want these colors popping, so bump the saturation a bit with a vignette. I'm gonna get the camera a little closer. Right there, I think. I love it. All right. I want to get a picture of just Ginger now. So I'm going to move my character out of the way. Ginger, give me a wave. That's my character. Give me a wave, Ginger. Right there. Same overall light settings, I think. Can I get the camera just a little bit closer? Her eyes are on the upper third. Right there. Perfect. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. What other emotes do you have? Ooh. I like the sly look she just gave me. Hold on. Can we get a lower camera angle? Or no, a higher angle. Give me a higher angle. Zoom me out. A little bit. Right there. Still want her eyes on the upper third, though. Dolly out some. That'll work. All right. Right there. This angle isn't working for me. I really wish the frickin' vertical offset had some key commands. Ooh. Kind of like that, where she's on the right third and you got the fruit behind her. Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. Okay. Right there. Who the heck are you? Get out of my shot. Some people. Freaking doing photography here. Orientation. There you go. Looking for just the right angle. Excuse me. Right there, honestly. All right, put her on the right third. I want the fruit in the background. Let's unblur this. Take the vignette out. Bro. Do you not see me with the camera right here? Blur that. I still want the blur. In fact, I'm going to turn the blur up. And I'm going to move the distance out. I want the fruit in focus. But everything behind the fruit, blurry. I want to play with these colors a bit. Time of day changes to golden hour, actually. Give us a slightly warm coloring. Early morning. Go to morning golden hour. Yeah, I like that. Morning golden hour. Turn the contrast down, but saturation up. I really wish I could put a color filter over this. Brightness. Bump contrast back up a little bit. Saturation. Ooh. Really golden hour. Holy crap. Old-timey. What's saturation 0 look like? It looks desaturated. I wonder why. I want these colors to pop. I really need to cool it off just a little bit, though. Just the time. Bring it up just a little bit. Get some cooler colors. Right there actually works really well. Hello? People, you see me with a camera. I'm busy. Don't walk in front of my shot. Damn. I like that. That looks good. All right, enough of a photo op. Thank you for your time, Ginger. Has Zarini moved somewhere else by now? Because the characters keep moving around while I'm doing this. She's not up at the pet store anymore. She's not at her shop. Oh yeah, she's all the way back at her shop now. I got distracted. We're lagging. Great. Well, I'm just talking to this guy. It'll be fine. You. It's delivery. You. Pickled water, whatever the heck. Okay, thank you. Here is your chicken. $3 grand for that. Not bad, really. And we got a delivery up here. I was about to say, is one of these going to Stella? Nope, it's this guy. I got a delivery for you, my dude. Rubber, here you go. One of the few things you've ordered that's made sense. And you got something over there. Oh, wow. Oh, yeah, it's the guy at the darn aquarium. Ordering things. Is always a bit out of the way. He is in the aquarium. At some point, I will progress fishing, but I don't want to do it right now. I wonder if we're going to get to fill this with fish. Here you go. Here's your delivery. Backup supplies are sorted. He's taking the boat somewhere. Maybe he doesn't get lost at sea. Alright, the tea table, we can take that off. We're just waiting on that right now. Alright. Let's go find Zarini. She's gonna be over at her shop right now. So I guess when she's not at her shop, she goes into town. I guess she goes to the pet store. At least that's what she was, or where she was today. Oh, she just went in the basement. Ah, Nia and the guys here. Hi, MK. MK, did you ever get your connection problem sorted out to get on Anaya's server on Palworld? I was lurking earlier.
Hello.
Interact. Oh, no, wait. The reason I had to talk to you... Okay. Expert crafter.
See you.
Let's see. Wrong one. Workpedia. Okay, so yeah, the expert trial is next. I could go ahead and start that, I guess. This one we're just waiting on. I'm not doing that yet. Rancher, I could do. I think this one's going to involve cows and chickens, though. And I don't really have the space for them at the moment. Well, cows and chickens. It's going to involve sheep and other things. Been trying for 3 hours and nothing? Same connection error on someone else's server. I don't know what it is. You have connection problems, MK. I don't know why. Because even when we do lethal or repo, you have this issue. Or not this issue exactly, but you have issues. Interesting. I wonder why. What am I gonna do now? Thailand. Before I start doing, I want to buy this parcel of land over here before I do the ranching one. That's going to cost me 30 grand. I could get it. I'd still have over 100 grand. I don't know if I really want to do that right now. Where is Starnote? With Repo and Lethal, I usually eventually get in the game. It seems determined to not let you in. How dare? How dare it? Beat it up. Ooh. Nice sweater. Skirt to go with it. We got some nice outfits coming up. Building a homestead. 50 land or 50 tiles. I've tilled 30 apparently. All roads lead here. Beach boss. Not gonna do that just yet. Unlock access to Cloud Rest Lake. Do we have any island residents? And then daily moments. Expert all professions. Need to help Momo take some photos. She's on the beach. Help a tourist couple take photos. Thought I did that already. Apparently not. Open a gacha thing. I don't want to. I don't want to play a gacha. Live with any resident. We're close to that one, fairly. 4 hearts with any resident. We're close to that. Very close to that. 3 with 5. We're actually fairly close to that one, too. I'm checking to see if there's, like, any other quest. Learn every skill in any profession. I thought I've done that already with the, Oh, well, learn that just so I can get that. Good thing with a dedicated server is I can always try again tomorrow night. Don't think Anaya needs to be in game for me to be able to access. Yeah, she doesn't. Having a dedicated server. What? That didn't count. All else fails, start a solo game. Yeah, that always works. Alright, who's in here? I saw Nia in here a second ago. Nia, I'll talk to you, why not?
Hey there.
Just thinking about all the new discoveries waiting today has me excited.
Heading off already?
Yep, bye Nia. Who are you? You're a tourist. Let me talk to you. Heard you can pick wild berries here. Yep, I do that all the time. Sometimes I wish I were a squirrel. You really, really love nuts. Well, you're a nutcase. I don't even know who you are. You're a nutcase. Found some fun things. Here's a gift for you. People in this game are so generous. Even the random tourist who I've never met is giving me a present. Every time I talk to Zareni, she gives me a fish. Heck, that one dude at the restaurant would give me 2 grand every day for a while. I don't even know why. The people in this town. I don't think we need seeds right now. What am I doing? Capybara! There's still so much beauty in the world waiting to be discovered. Belly rub. You look so calm. Do you know the secrets to a peaceful life? Yeah, it's not giving a crap. It's not giving a crap about shit. That's the secret. I should go buy pet food. Get my friendship level up with some of these animals. Namely, one cat and one dog. I wish the dogs were bigger, though. Like, that looks like it's supposed to be a husky. It's a freaking pup. First of all, who has a husky in a tropical island? Second of all, why is it a puppy? There are places in the world that will pay you to live there, especially if you're a young adult. Can you maybe name some of those places just for reference sake, if you don't mind? And what are the requirements for this Alaska? What part of Alaska? Because I don't feel like being in the remote areas of Alaska. Herbivore, carnivore, energy bar. Okay, I'm looking at cats and dogs, so let's give carnivore food. Give me like 10. And an energy bar, why not? All right, let's go find an animal. We'll adopt one off the street instead of buying one. Can't see a thing. Where'd that husky go? Oh, we have an orange kitty. Crescent. You walk so elegantly. Natural born model. Meow. Let's interact with it. Pet the kitty. Brave little soul, I hope the world treats you kindly. Frickin' better. Look at this cat. Here, have a popsicle. Well, she really liked that, didn't she? Had a family of mine, or a friend of mine years back, lived outside Juneau. Juneau is one of the northern towns, isn't it? He was being paid to live there. Worst 2 years of her life. Hold on, Juneau is one of the northern areas. I wouldn't want to go any further north of Fairbanks, to be honest. Because, like, north of Fairbanks, it starts getting remote, and, like, the only freaking... Oh, Juneau's the capital of Alaska. Where's that at on a map? No clear where it was she lived, just somewhere where you had to ride a snowmobile to get there. That does not narrow it down. Oh, Juneau is, I've heard of this place before. This is the one that has a very interesting airport. I think it's one of the few airports in Alaska with, like, actual airline service. Because, the fun fact, for getting around in Alaska, you're relying on aviation most of the time. Oh, yeah, this is the one that's near the border with Canada. So it's not up in Alaska proper. It's next to British Columbia. I say it's next to British Columbia. There's a huge-ass mountain range between it and Canada. But, yeah, it is fairly close as the crow flies. Yucatan. Where's Fairbanks at? I think Fairbanks is in... It's in Alaska proper, but it's one of the more southern regions. Anchorage. Or was it Anchorage I was thinking of? Yeah, I was thinking of Fairbanks. Yeah, I wouldn't want to go any further north of that. And even that is, like, that's still... Remember it because she told me there was a lot of places in the world that would pay you to move or even start a business there. Well, There's a reason that Alaska will pay people to move there. Yeah, I wouldn't want to go further north than this. This is... Like, Fairbanks is still a proper city. You're still in civilization. It's I bet it is expensive to live in Alaska. Because, like, just about everything has to be brought to you, except for the stuff you produce yourself. And it is probably not cheap to get a lot of that stuff up there. There was a show on the Discovery Channel, Flying Wild Alaska. Probably is a great place to visit. I've seen pictures of up there. A lot of it was basically they would show the day-to-day operations of a small transport airline up there in Alaska. They operated mostly in the northern parts of Alaska. And when I say airline, you're probably thinking of big airplanes. No, they did not have big airplanes. They had tiny prop planes. I think their biggest was a Cessna Caravan, which holds like 12 people. But they did a lot of stuff up in the northern parts of Alaska where it was extremely remote, including a town called Deadhorse. I wonder how it got that name. I'm trying to find it on Google Maps, actually. I know it's up here in the north somewhere. Like in the north where the sun doesn't go down for a good chunk of the year. Yeah, there's a town called Deadhorse. Not even joking. Deadhorse, Alaska. I had to take a puddle jumper from Maui to Oahu. Worst experience of my life. Oh, they ain't that bad. Just depends on the weather. But when you say puddle jumper, like that can describe a lot of aircraft. Yeah, it's like right in a river delta. Extreme north of Alaska. And then like any further north and you're going into like the remote areas of Canada's wild north. There was a game that was available for free. I actually picked it up recently where you play as someone in the Alaskan wilderness, I think. Thought about playing it. It was rocky the entire time and we were packed in like sardines. How big of a puddle jumper are we talking? All right, we talked to the kitty. The kitty likes us. I need to note that cat. Note that cat. It was an orange cat with an interesting name. Can I find it on the map, actually? Yeah, Crescent. So Crescent and Scrappy are the two cats. We also have a cat named Sheriff. Can I find this kitty? I can. It's down on the beach. I kind of want the cat named Sheriff. It looks like that little kitten that's been living in my backyard, and I like its name. 12 people, 3 flight team, will permanently remain on my never will I ever. Most of Canada unpopulated. Yes, the vast majority of Canada is not a soul living in it. Most of its residents are along the U.S. border. Yep, pretty much. I think it's like 80% of Canada lives along the U.S. border. And then the remaining 10% is scattered, mostly still close to the border. The further north you go, like the extreme north is like next to nobody living there for good reason. So if it's 12 people and a 3-person flight team, probably a Cessna Caravan or thereabouts. Similar sized airplane. Meow. How's your day going? I will pet the kitty. Yeah, this kitty looks like the kitten that's been living in my backyard for the last few months. It looks just like it, except its eyes are yellow instead of blue. Here, have some food. Yay! It took the food and ran. Yeah, it is just like that kitty. Alright, it's nighttime now. Really? I got stuck on a road sign. Well, I guess we could tomorrow start doing the next level of the crafting stuff. I am not getting used to having a glowing bunny. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, wait, we still gotta go drop off the stuff, and I was just over there, too. Go to the ship. I was just over there and forgot to do this. Alright. You wanted 10 of these, you can have it. 15 of these, you can have it. Stone brick, you can have that. Copper sheet, you can have that. Yep, that's all that. We don't really have... I guess I could give you wool, but I don't have a way to replenish that right now. So you won't get that. How much money does that give me now? 146.1 thousand. But yeah, I wouldn't mind being paid to live somewhere, but I don't think Alaska is one of those places. I am tired of getting honey out of that beehive. They have more honey every frickin' 5 minutes, so I'm just gonna let that sit. We're gonna go ahead and turn in for the night. I need to check the workshop, see what mods we have available for this game. There was some on the Nexus, too. Because I think we're at the point where we might want to start throwing in some mods to make this a little bit more interesting. Oh, connection quality's gone to crap. That's gonna happen frequently throughout this week and next few weeks, honestly. I'm actually surprised it ain't happening more often right now. Alright, I already I topped off y'all's troughs yesterday, so y'all should be good. Make sure they're all done eating before I collect. Because they take a dump right after they eat. See, watch. We got one poo available. That one's going to be finished eating. And it went up to 2. So they eat and then they get rid of yesterday's meal. Oh, you know, I never did water my plants yesterday. And they all need it, too. Let's see. This. Another one? Jesus, y'all eat something. I love how you auto-change to PJs. I do like that. Although I had to take the slippers off. Because she was getting into bed with her slippers on, and I'm like, no, don't do that. That's not nice. That's not good. That's weird. Actually, we'll throw you in catch-all for now. I don't know where else to put you. But yeah, I do like it. Honestly, I think one of my favorite features in this game is just playing dress up. Because deep down, we all want to play with Barbie. Ran out of water. Hence why Sims became so popular. Do you use the poop for fertilizer? I think you can use it to make fertilizer, yeah. The Sims became popular for a multitude of reasons. Being able to play dress up, being able to have wish fulfillment fantasies. I used it for Architect Simulator a lot of the time. Architect Simulator, or just making OCs. I have like a bunch of different original characters. One day I might show off my Sims 3 world. Just for funsies. Maybe the day I play Paralives, I'll do that. We'll do a little bit of Sims 3 first. Sims was the ultimate dollhouse. That was its original pitch, if I remember correctly. It was pitched as Dollhouse Simulator. We need to put something on those. Now we also got grapes. Let's see, what do I got? Well, we don't have a lot of time left in this month, so it might not be a good idea to plant an autumn crop. Do we have anything that can go on a trellis? Planter box. Stream Paralive so I can watch you play it. I don't have it installed at the moment. It is on my list. I might wait till I have a trip coming up. So I'm probably going to wait till after that trip. So for the next few weeks, it'll be Alabaster Dawn twice a week and then this on Friday. After that, I'll do a Paralive stream, and I'll probably do like I said. I'll disable a certain mod, and then I will show off my Sims 3 world, and I'll have to make sure that there's not any sus things going on. Yeah, I'm trying to think. Most of the characters in my Sims 3 world are either going to be stock, or they're going to be characters I came up with. Or characters from certain other IPs that I liked. Actually, yeah, I just remembered the Sims version of me, because the only real person, I think I know what mod you're referencing. The Sims 3 version of myself, the only real life person I've ever made in the Sims is myself. And he's actually not married, but he's dating one of the characters from another IP. Which I did kind of set up, because she was my favorite from that IP. But, yeah. There's a few others. I think there's an Idolmaster character in there. Or there was at one point in time. Which, if you know Idolmaster, that's a reference and a half. I don't think we have any seeds that can really be planted that grow on a trellis. Oh, no, we can plant cucumbers. All season planting box. Paddy field planting box. Let's just plant the cucumbers. I don't think I've grown cucumbers yet. Let's see. Back to seeds all. All right, now what are we doing with our lives? I guess we can go talk to Zareni about being a better crafter. Yeah, let's do that. And then I can play Paralives for the first time after we get done with Sims 3. Probably spend an hour in Sims 3 and then 2 hours in Paralives. 8 o'clock, Zareni should be climbing out of bed if you... oh, yep, she's right here by the sign again. Getting to know her schedule pretty well.
Hello.
Hello. Yes, I do like fish. You don't have to give me a fish every time I come here, though. Are you gonna stop giving me gifts when we move in together, Zareni? A viper fish again? All right, expert crafter. I've been thinking, what's the end goal of developing new technologies? To make us all lazy. Or at least make it so we can be lazy. Tools improve productivity, vehicles shorten distances, spirit cubes break the limits of energy and space. Got me thinking, if we could make an AI robot to take care of repetitive chores, everyone would have more time to live life the way they want. If only it really worked that way. That usually means more time to do more work. Build an AI robot. At least it's not a data center. Brings together all the newest techs. Here's the list of what you need. Give it your best. She wants me to take her germs. She wants me to build a thing that can take her germ. Take her germ. Take her germ. All right, to the community center. I think I just ran someone over. My computer is on the struggle bus with this game. I'm kind of worried about Paralives. You want premium wood planks, 6 of them. I could do that. You're paying 1,100, not bad. Lumafrog fragments, 1,200. I can turn that in. I'll only have 4 left though. Magnets for 1,000. We got some good ones today. Another one of these for 3 grand. Really? You want cherry tomato jam and you're willing to pay 1,200 gold for it? Unfortunately, I don't have any cherry tomatoes and I think they're out of season, so you might be SOL on that. And you want spirit fruit pulp. I don't have a lot of those. Spirit fruit jam, not edible. It's a precious crafting. Wow, 1,500. Let me check something. Do those grow all year? I think they do. 7 days. Yep, they're a year-round crop. Awesome. Awesome. I got enough to do that. I just want to make sure I could replenish it. So we're definitely accepting that. I can turn that in fairly quickly. That one, too. That one. You know, all of the, pretty much all of these. Take this one. We're going to make some freaking money off of this. All right, and I'm not doing that one because I don't have cherry tomatoes. All right, we got quite a few things to do. Okay. Oh, crap. Cutter 3, which I have. Enhanced Eternal Alloy. I have everything I need to make that. I can make that. I've made a few of those. And that. And that. And 3 spirit cubes. This is a bit more of a complex build, but I can do it. We're going to untrack it for now. I'll worry about it later. It's not timed. The rest of these... Wow, you get 4 days to do this one? All right, this one, let's go ahead and turn in. The rest of these, we got to do some building. All right, Music Man. Wait, you have a cushy job. You just chillax in here on your sofa. No, don't sit on the damn chair. He's freaking sitting there. Aurora, God, good Lord, talk to the man. Freaking clipping inside of people. Alright, thank you for the orchid. Yay, an orchid. People in this town, very generous, I'm telling you. Alright, we got some building and crafting to do. Alright, first of all, this one comes from the jam maker, and I'm gonna need sugar, so I actually need to go back to town. I can get that from the general store, though. It's right here. How nice to have the general store very, very close to your house. Sugar! Buy 5 of them. Should be good on everything else. You can't use your hoverboard inside. The Rennie will get mad. How far delayed are you? 1 day, 350, a few hours behind. I hope that doesn't hurt the frickin' chance of a G-Max crop. Alright, I need 2 of these. Yep, I knew that one was gonna take a while. Okay. Working on that. I need 4 premium wood planks and 5 magnets. Alright. Make 4 of these. And 5 of these. It's interesting that you make magnets in a furnace when I'm pretty sure heat is what kills magnets. Alright. Working on it, working on it, working on it. Lumafrog sculpture, okay. Lumafrog sculpture, crafting. Just type it in, Lumafrog. I'm gonna track this. 3 alloy, 5 rubber, all right. Three alloy. Five rubber. All right, well, that does its thing. I want to check my experiment. It was right here, wasn't it? Interesting. It did not grow back. So I cut a tree down yesterday in-game, but I didn't cut down its stump. And it did not, it was like right here, so it did not grow back. It does not grow back if you don't cut down the stump. Awesome. It probably will grow back tomorrow because the stump is not there. I'm just gathering more fiber. So I guess it's better to fully cut down the tree. That way it grows back as quick as possible. Chop, chop. Chop, chop. Chop, chop. Mushroom, mushroom. Alright. Finish cutting down stuff on this side, then we'll head back over there. Just to check the status of things. I know the jam's not going to be ready until much, much later. It took 6 hours to make that. Why does it take so long? I don't think it takes that long to make jam in real life unless you're making a lot of it. Well, okay, granted, this order was for pulp, not jam, but it's being made in a jam maker. Alright, sort all that out. Gatherables, you go there. Grab all this. All right. Craft one of these. All right, double check. Ready, working, ready, ready. All right. On track. Let's get a head start on some of this. I'm gonna need 3 magnets and 2 spirit cubes. I'm gonna get 3 magnets started on here. What's a spirit cube need? Okay, craft 3 of them. All right. That is ready to make. As soon as the magnets are done, it's ready to make. Next, I'm gonna need 6 gears. Can make that. Oh, I'm gonna need even more magnets for that. Well, let's just do one thing one at a time. I'm gonna need 4 alloy to make the eternal alloy. And then 3, 6, 9, 12 gold wire. Alright, so let's get 4 alloy going. I'm gonna actually increase the number of magnets. Let's just do 10 more. I didn't count, but yeah. Then 4 of those. And then we can do the eternal alloy once they're done. You needed 3, 6, 9, 12 of these. Plus 6 of these. Working on it. Working on that, and then that will be ready. I hope we have enough of that red ingot, whatever it is. And then I need you from Cutter 3. I'm gonna need 5 of whatever that thing is. A lunar core. I can make that in Furnace 3. I'm gonna need 5 of them. Well, this is Furnace 3. But I don't see the ability... Oh, right there. I need 5 of these. And that's it. We should have enough premium wood for that. Alright, working on that one. Working on that one. I'm also gonna need one of those things and 2 wires. 2 of those and 4 wires, actually. Working on that, working, and ready. Okay. So more magnets I got going. I'm gonna need 2 bundles of wire and 1 of those weird thingies. Lunar crystal, which means I'm gonna need 3 of these each. It needs 1 lunar crystal each. I need 2, so 6 more lunar crystal. Add that to the queue. Alright, and then these, I'm gonna need 4 of these. I got all the ingots. I just need 4 copper sheets then. Alright. Working on that. Working on that. Working on that, kinda. We're working on making things for that. Working on that. Ready, ready. Alright. Let's go turn things in while all that gets going. We'll start with you. Actually, no, your thing's not ready yet. But that one... Okay, we'll wait to turn that one in until that's ready. You're probably the furthest person away. But you're kind of on the way to Fang, so let's just turn this in. I'm glad I can make that jump. Are you welding a wooden chair? Because I heard the sounds of welding, but that doesn't look like metal. Premium wood planks. Here you go. All right, Lumafrog sculpture is heading to... Yeah, this guy. He's kind of out of the way, but Fang lives over here. And if you go from my house, he is normally over here. I guess I could give it to him now. He is a little closer. Up in the darn mountains, though. Takes too long to open the door. You.
Yo, look who's here.
Yep, it's me. I got your request. Here's your thingy. 3 grand for that. Those things pay well. And we can go over water. Unlike Back to the Future, our hoverboards do work on water. They don't work on a hay bale, though, that's for sure. You even bump a hay bale, and you're kicked off your board. Alright, this is ready. This is ready. Which means you can get to work making 4 of these. You're not quite ready yet. Well, a lot of your stuff is ready, but you're working on the thing I need. How many of them did we need? 3 of Spirit Cube 2. Put the board away. All right, craft. Oh, it takes more of them. Okay. So it's 2 each. 2, 4, 6 total. I need to make 4 more. Can make them right now. All right. Make 3 of them. There's that. Done, done. Gearsmith, that's ready to go to make 4 chips. Energy converter. Eternal alloy. All right, let's get the Gearsmith going on 4 chips. At least put it in the queue. All right, that's in queue. Done, queued. Waiting on materials, waiting on materials, waiting on materials. All right. Hour and a half. Let's check on the pulp. We should probably do something about our bees. We've made more honey. Yep. Leave everything else in our inventory. Hour and a half on the pulp. Awesome. We timed this just right. Oh, the pet food must have went in the inventory storage somewhere. All right, just got the wire. That's waiting on the cores, which are not done yet. How much longer on the furnace? Hour and a half. What do I need for the next thing after this? Eternal alloy. 4 of them, all right? Collect everything. Queue up. What am I missing? Oh, need more ingots. Everything else is good. All right, ingots. All right, it's 1 per. So make, just do 5 for now. That'll give me 1 extra. I can't do more until those are ready. Is both of things? Oh no, we're waiting an hour and a half on the other one. I was about to say, if both of Fang's things are ready, I can go ahead and, because he's 600 meters away, so. But nope, we're killing time. You proud of yourself, Aurora? You're gonna be an expert crafter soon. It took forever. It didn't take forever. It's actually pretty impressive. So basically, Aurora showed up a month ago, and she's already going to be expert in 2 professions. This game is still early access. Note to devs, you might want to spread those out a bit, because we're going through your game so fast. It feels like we're going to be mostly done with it before the first year is over with. Because we are... And I'm only playing this 3 hours when I stream. I haven't really played it much off stream. And when I have, it's just been resource gathering. So yeah, I think they might want to space some of these out a bit. I'm not sure how. Because it is all, this game, there's no, like, defined moments for anything. It is all pretty open-ended, so, yeah. Like, I love the aesthetic of this game, the art style, and the vibes of it. But, yeah, it feels like we just go through it so quickly, it's not gonna have a lot of staying power. Alright, waiting on stuff. Could make 2 of those now. This, make 2. Have extras for some reason. Alright, that'll be ready to start making. Probably at the same time. And then we need 5 meteor planks. Alright. Hour. Although that pulp should be ready by now. Let me go check. Yep. All right, let's get everything ready. Once the last thing is going, which is going to be one of the things in the furnace, the alloy, I can go drop this off at Fang. And by the time I get back, it should be ready. When we come over here, you needed 2 perpetual reactors. A lot goes into making one of these robots. No wonder she saw this as the final exam. Alright, what was the other thing? 4 eternal alloys. Alright. And then I want you to go back to crafting some of this stuff. Give me like 20 for now. Alright, we'll collect these planks and then we'll head to Fang. Because he's got 2 things I need to deliver to him. Alright, let's get going. Because he's a bit of a trek. There is a bus station that's fairly close to him, but honestly, in the time it would take me to fast travel to that bus station and get to him, I might as well just beeline it on this thing. Fang, you always choose to live so far out of town. It was the most inconvenient thing in Sandrock for you to have your clinic where it was, and you are in your damn house. Which means I can't get to him. Or I can. Thought he was going to be like Ginger, and I couldn't even get to him. Alright, here you go. What X wanted. Alright, well, I got your other one too. I don't know if X wanted this as well. This is what X wanted. What did X want with magnets? Like, the pulp, I understand. He's a bird. He might eat it, but what? Where is he, actually? Oh, he's right here. I was about to say, I hear him squawking, but I don't know where he's at. All right, back to... Honestly, we can just head to town. The magnets are for... Cuckoo, whatever. I can't wait to get that property. I kind of like this, the vibe this area has going on. All right, let's go find that kitty. I wonder if it's going to be by the beach again. Sheriff. Locate. Yep, this one seems to like staying by the beach. All right. You know, the lanes on that highway are very small, even considering the size of cars in this game. Sheriff. Meow. Interact. Pet. Anything you'd like to do, I'll join you. Interact. Spin. Alright, feed the kitty. I have no food. Did it eat? I had 10 bags of freaking food. Did it eat all of that yesterday? Jeez. Alright, kitty, you wait right here. Let me go get more food. Darn. That's a hungry cat. Why does it sound like the engine on this thing is about to give out? I don't need that happening while I'm flying my hoverboard. I'll be going full speed down a freaking road. Engine quits, I fall, and face plant. Alright, pet shop. Oh, nope, I need pet food, carnivore. Not that many. Give me... I had 10, give me 10 again. And if it's all gone, I'll know who to blame. Give me one of them, too. Alright, Sheriff is again probably on the beach. That's where he was 5 minutes ago, so... Probably still there. He seems to like... He or she seems to like being by the water. Oh, Sheriff. Where are you? Was right here, wasn't it? Anyone seen a cat? There it is. Probably just wandering around looking for someone to give it some barbecue or something. Like, I know y'all cook over here. Alright, here you can have... Does it give all of it? I would think it would only give the one bag. Yeah. Oh, you know what? It was probably in my storage now that I think about it. I probably didn't need to do that. Although usually, it lets you use things even if it's in your storage. Maybe it's different with pet food, I don't know. That is almost done. And when that's done, we will have everything we need because this alloy is still not ready. Or is it? Yep, it's ready. Okay. Alright. Once this is done, we can make the robot and we can go give it to Zareni. And she'll be like, hey, yo, it's awesome. You're now an expert. Congratulations. You know, honestly, it really wasn't that hard to make. It's just complex. It's complex in that it's a lot of smaller things you gotta make. But really, just basic math. It's really not hard to do. Same as Portia and Sandrock. Although the UI is better, it does tell me what I need. So, like, this tells me I need... Like, if I just hover over it... Well, hold on. Let me do a better job of showing this. So, like, the quest says, okay, you need these things, and I hover over them. Like, say this. And it tells me what I need. One thing I wish I could do would be right-click this to pin that little pop-up. And then hover over the stuff down here at the bottom. Otherwise, you have to... go to the thing that makes it. So like this, it says you need this. I'd love to be able to pin that so that I can hover over the icon in the other window and see that, oh, it needs this. Because it needs these basic parts to make this, and then you need 2 of these to make that. It's really just simple math, but... Let's see. Craft a robot terminal. Is there another step after this? Because I think she wanted us to build a whole robot. Alright, robot terminal. You can place crafted robots, assign them to work at designated locations. If you want robots to work in Moonlit Forest, you'll need to place the robot terminal somewhere in the forest. Neat. Get certified with Zareni. Alright. Yeah, we can do that now. I don't think she'll mind seeing me this late. Hello, beautiful. It took me all day, but I finally did it. Self-check pass, spirit cube power supply, stable. It's actually running. Hooray! Jump for joy. Truly mastered the art of crafting. Let me help you complete the final certification. Expert crafter. You're an expert crafter. Now anything can be crafted. Hooray! Taught you everything I know. I believe you'll use such power for good. You have way too much faith in me, Zareni. I don't know where technology will go from here, but I really look forward to it. Hooray. Let's chat with her. Price is all marked. Interact. It's not Friday. Do I have anything I can gift to her? Yeah, she would probably like one of these. I don't know if she liked that or not.
See you.
Did she like that? Social. Nope, she did not give two shits about it. All right. Star note. Ooh, we got a gamer chair now. And a blueprint. And a bed that I'm not going to make because that's a little over the top. Awesome. Guide. Round box. Just clearing notifications, really. I wish there was just a button to clear all this, so I don't have to go through and... Especially on this one. Oh, I can just click through them, so... Alright, travel. Oh, we have the Luna Deer? I didn't know we could ride that. Neat. I'm not gonna ride it right now, but neat. Workpedia. What's this? Can craft items that normally require work table 1 by hand? Well, that's broken. Let's see, 250. You know what? Go ahead and learn it. And learn that one, so that's maxed out. I can't max that out yet. I need to max these out, too. We're still waiting on this one to finish. Haven't even started this one yet. I guess we'll do Rancher after gardening. I should have more than enough money. I mean, I got enough money for it now, but... Can I access... Yeah, I can. I saw the app right as I closed it. Let's see. Coin... Yeah, I got more than enough to buy the next parcel of land. I'm just procrastinating it. Alright, real quick, before we go to bed for the night. Let's head to the Moonlit Forest, and I want to put that thing down. I want to see how this works. Just put it in the first area. Because if this thing can harvest materials for me, that's going to make my life easier. I'll never have to come back here. Wonder how it works. Will it just do a certain area, or will it just go through the whole forest? And surely it wouldn't. Surely it wouldn't just go through the whole forest every day getting things. It must have like a fixed area or randomly collect stuff. But we'll find out how this works here in a second. Burr. You know, I wonder, yeah, I could with that pose thing. I still need to get my, I think my VTuber model, at least the Cybercoat one, is ready as far as Blender edits, except for maybe optimizing some things about it. But I don't think I'm going to use the VTuber model anytime soon. But one thing I could do is I use that pose thing I got. Where is the terminal? Here. All right, let's put it right here. I could use that pose thing I got to make a PNG tuber with my VTuber model. All right, add a robot. Logging, mining, gathering. Production robot equipped with a collection module capable of automatically gathering resources and crops within a certain range. Intelligent production robot equipped with a mining module capable of automatically mining minerals within a certain range. Okay. Since it is range limited then, collect that. What we're going to do I need some of the later stage materials, so I'm gonna head up to Grainhaven, I think. I think pretty much everything I need is gonna be in this area. Let's actually go Homeward Trail. We'll put it there. All right. Inventory. Where is it? Right there it is. And put it right there. All right, add a mining robot here. Sign. Oh, you're right in this area. It will get... Do I need any of this? Oilstone, yes. Some of this. I need gold for sure. Magnetite. Okay, I didn't realize I could just assign it anywhere. I thought it would have to be within a certain area. So I'm gonna go back to the starting area. Because it's gonna be, I don't have to worry about it. It's gonna be up in here. I don't, if it has to make the journey to wherever it's going, I'm not gonna be here and I don't have to care. All right, put it right there. All right, add a mining robot. Configure this one. I want you, what do I need right now? I do need stone. I don't need quartzite. I don't really need copper. I do need tin. I don't need fluorite. The problem is I don't really need... I do need gold. Okay, there's two things from this one I need. I need a little bit of things from all the places is the problem. I'll put you here. And then we'll see about making another mining robot so I can just have them in different areas. Oh, he teleports. Awesome. So he doesn't have to worry about going in travel time really much at all. Hmm. Is it? Connection quality's bad. We're not dropping frames, interestingly enough. I'm surprised given the bit rate right now. Well, we're on a loading screen, so there's not really a lot of pixels changing. 23:55. Yep, one more hour. And just look at the stream timer. Yeah, I think I'll have to wait to get a new computer before I can do the VTuber model. I might be able to make it work on some games, but a lot of them probably not. I could always use the VTuber model for videos, though. Try to get back into doing video work. I'm a bit out of practice on it since I can't find clients right now, but... Alright. Before I go to bed... Oh, you're done. Awesome. That... Yep, waiting on that. One day I will be one. I mean, you're getting charged all the same, just so you know. What was I gonna do? It said it had a notification here. Okay, interesting. Oh, my train of thought just derailed. What the heck was I doing? That's why I said one day, not right now. I mean, I could always give you the preferred customer discount. My rate's like $75 a project, though. Which I don't think... You think that's too high? I don't think that's too high. I think that's on the lower end, but... Yeah, first of all, disable the tracking on that. We don't really need it right now. Wow, my train of thought just hit a wall. I completely lost track. Oh yeah, the robots. Just completely lost track of what I was doing. Jomo arigato, Mr. Roboto. Where do I get the robots, though? I don't think I have any. I might need the recipes for them, in which case we'll just wait till tomorrow. Right here. I'll gather that in the morning. Actually, we'll just... Well, we can go ahead and store a lot of this. Let's see. Domo Despa. You would be processed. I miscalculated and made too much of them. Animal, I want the pet food. Carnivore feed. Yep, keep that in the inventory for now. Oh, we should water these. We already got one out of sync, and I don't like that, so... Water the garden before we turn in. I hope that doesn't hurt our chances of getting a G-Max crop. Might be time. Oh, wait. You know, I haven't even looked into adding the darn sprinklers, and I have some. That was one of the things I was working on. I haven't even tried to add them yet. I thought I had some. Hold on, where are they? We'll put this in my inventory too. I want to play with that. Oh, no, wait. Do I get sprinklers as a reward for this one that I'm working on? Maybe that's where I saw them. Nope, I must already have them. Hello, bunny. Okay, where did they get put then? As long as you don't get a G-string crop, that would be a very interesting crop. Very interesting. I don't know why they called them G-Max crops in this. It's kind of a weird word. I swear I had sprinklers. What did I do with them? You need to be in the ingredients chest. Oh, where are you? Oh, you're a salt brick. You're not processed, but I really don't know where to put you. I don't know where to put that either. You go in here for now. Where'd my ingredients chest go? Right here. You can go in here. We have maxed out ingredients. I don't think we need to worry about... Well, you're pickled leek. You need to go in the food chest. The rest of this is fine. Alright, I don't know where our sprinklers got put, but they're around here somewhere. I thought we had some. Maybe we didn't. Right, how's this work? Ooh, that's neat. It doesn't really put out a lot of light, but... Alright. Can I place this? I can. Alright, put one... Put one right here. I'm gonna move it. And then put the other... right here. Select. This one. Oh no, it doesn't fit. I need to adjust it. Best one. Be a pain in the butt. Use that one could work. Gotta have a picture of Ginger in our house. Here we go. Yeah, I like that one. And this one... We already have a picture of me and Zareni by the bed. Yeah, there's the two strangers right there. Get a picture of me. Maybe. Honestly, one of these pictures would look nice. I'm leaning that one. Kind of like this one, though. I don't even know who these people are. Eh. Let's go with this one. And then we'll adjust it. Kind of like that. There we go. Just a picture of me in my own bedroom. That's funny. And then we got Ginger. Gotta have a picture of Ginger. We gotta shut our doors so we don't get creepy crawlies coming in the middle of the night. Connection quality's still bad. We have dropped... Yeah, we're dropping frames. If only they let you rotate it. I think there is a version of that frame that is a landscape instead of portrait. But yeah, I do. It would be easier just to give us the ability to... Well, it does have these decorations on it, so that's maybe why they don't, but yeah. Alright, I am actually not gonna collect... Oh, I forgot to water those things over there. I'm not gonna collect any of that right now. Let's put you in catch-all. Instead... Which, I mean, these are just for the bees, so I really don't care if they don't get watered. Or they don't grow properly. One day on the rest of that. Instead, I am actually gonna real quick water the crops, and then we head into town to the general store and see about getting blueprints for the robots. I want one gathering robot, which I actually already have. I don't think we'll need more than that here. And then I want a mining robot. I want like 3. Well, I guess I could just get by with 2. I will have to build one more frickin' robot pad thing. Which admittedly is a bit of a pain, because they're a fairly complex build, but... Alright. Blueprints. Yeah, we can buy them here. Okay. Holy crap, they're expensive, though. That is as much as a parcel of land. A bug trap? Teleport blueprint. To another instant... Ooh. Okay, we already have one gathering robot. You know what? I know I can make the money back fairly quickly, so I'm gonna go ahead and buy this. It's a lot of money, though. I mean, I still have over 100 grand, but yeah. How much fiber do I have? I'm gonna buy some fiber. It only costs 1,000 for 200 of them. I thought that was a weed plant for a second there. I saw that like, what? I didn't know that was in this game. You know what? Buy rocks too. Save me the trouble of collecting them. Everything else, we'll just wait on. I'm pretty sure that robot's gonna do a good amount of collecting. Oh, she's going
Naughty
back up to her
boys who
bedroom.
don't do what they're told need a little punishment
Yeah,
to keep them in line.
I deserve that. Seriously, I thought it was for a second. I'm like, I didn't know they had that in this game. Freaking heck yeah. You know what they say, it's 5 o'clock somewhere. Oh, that's more for drinking, but... Ooh, Stella wants something. Easy enough to make. Yeah, fairly easy. Like some of these. You ain't getting pumpkins, dude. I need all of them right now. I'm a master crafter. It's like the whole town found out. Like, hey, start putting everything on the board. All right, well, this is fairly easy to make. I just need 2 things, basically, and you only want 1. You're paying 2.5 grand. This is 4.3 grand. 5 grand. Blueprint can be purchased for the general store. 2.4 grand. But I'll be getting... Okay. So... I'll be making money off this, even if I buy that blueprint, so we'll accept that. This I know I can make. This... that blueprint is a chance to drop. So we don't have it yet, and there's no guarantee we'll get it. So as much as I would love that 5 grand, if you're puffing, then you better be passing. Always share. That's true. Share your drugs, just not the needles. Everybody has to get their own needle. Although that's not what we're talking about. I'm not into that shit, to be totally honest with you. I like my alcohol. I'll drink, but I actually don't smoke. My sister does. She left some of her paraphernalia here, actually. Actually, fun little, well, kind of funny story. I have one of those torches for, like, making creme brulees and stuff like that. I've never really used it, but I do have it. And it's set in our pantry in a box with no gas in it for the longest time. And the only reason it ever really had gas put in it was because my sister needed a blowtorch for lighting up. You're allergic to alcohol, so 420 it is? Ooh, that sucks. You know, if ever I could own a business, and this would make no sense in my town, because I don't think it would do successful enough to actually turn a profit. But if ever I could own a business, I would love to have a soda shop, like a good one where you have to actually mix the syrup and all with the soda water. Growing up, our local pharmacy, they had one of those old-fashioned soda jerk machines. So they had to actually mix in the syrup and the soda water, right? Glowing shell ornament. And because of that, I know what a real cherry Coke tastes like. And a vanilla Coke. I know what both of those taste like. Isn't that the other one I gotta buy? And I'll tell you right now, the stuff that comes out of Coca-Cola's little inkjet machine that you see at like Burger King or something like that, that ain't it, fam. It doesn't taste a thing like the real deal. Had a shop in downtown Boston, did the old-fashioned root beer floats, making the original soda, and they had a... Oh! I love a malt. I love malt. I actually have malt powder, except it's solidified. It got shoved to the back of the pantry at one point and forgotten about, and it's solidified. I mean, you can always break it up. I have a coffee grinder that I use for grinding spices. And I'll use it to break up the malt powder as well to get it back to a powder instead of the chunks or the solid block it's currently in. Yeah. All right. Blueprints. Can I do sprinklers yet? Sprinkler 1. Small area. Oh, God. I'm getting nickeled and dimed today. Pest repel. I haven't really had a problem with pests, so... Man had a special order one. They would mix using coffee, ice cream. Oh, that sounds great. See, ours stopped selling those because I guess they couldn't get the parts for the machine anymore. So they would have had to have had them fabricated, which would be very expensive, I'm sure. Alright, well, I wanted to get a robot here to do all this gathering, but I'm gonna do it myself for the time being. I'll have to make another one of those robot pads. So it has been, unfortunately, decades since I've had a real cherry or vanilla Coke. But yeah, I know what they're like. And yeah, the machine ain't even close. Not to say that the machine is bad. The I can't remember what they're called. I think they're, oh, Coke Freestyle, I think is what they're called, but yeah. And I certainly would rather have those because, fun fact, when the Burger King started getting those, I think Burger King was one of the first places to start having them. I was a teenager working at Burger King, and I was one of the main people that did the stocking there. So I worked in the back. I was cooking the food. Well, I say cooking. I was making your order. There ain't a lot of cooking that goes on back there. Back in the 80s, maybe mid or late. Oh yeah, it's before my time. But yeah, I was doing a lot of the stocking whenever the truck, and our truck came twice a week. And the biggest pain in the butt, remember when they did actual cooking at McDonald's, had an open salad? See, I've never been to a McDonald's with an open salad bar. That was definitely before my time. That sounds awesome, though. They're on a health food kick these days. You'd think they'd bring that back. Well, I guess, you know, open salad bar, sanitary things at a fast food restaurant. Probably not a good idea. Man, who wants to eat fast food anymore these days? Their food quality getting beat by gas stations. Anyway, the biggest pain in the butt was the syrup for the soda machine, the soda fountain machine, because it was one of those machines that had the syrup wasn't in the machine, it just had the water, and it would mix the syrup and the water in the machine. The syrup came to the machine via these long plastic tubes that went all the way back to the stockroom, where they connected to the boxes that contained the syrup, and they were boxes. And inside of them were the plastic bladders. They had a little coupling that you hooked up to, hook the line up to. They were the biggest pain in the butt to handle. Everything else, like mostly everything else, was not that heavy, not that oddly shaped, pretty easy to work with as far as moving the boxes around. The syrup for the soda machines was the biggest pain in the butt because the box is heavy. That syrup weighs a lot. It was also kind of awkward, and I don't know why they designed the box the way they did. It didn't have any good places to get a grip on it. So taking it on and off of a stack or a shelf was the biggest pain in the butt, because you can't get a good grip on it until you get it cradled in your arms. I would snatch all the marinated mushrooms they had. It's been so long since I've been to a restaurant with an actual salad bar. For sanitary reasons, I understand, but yeah. Sprinkler, that's what I was looking for. Let's see, 1 alloy, 1 solid state battery, and 1 gear. Okay, track this. That's gonna need... I'm gonna make 5 of these. Very unusual kid. I love the mushrooms and the cheese crouton. I love croutons. Not so much mushrooms by themselves, but anyway, I was so happy when our Burger King got a freestyle machine, because our stockroom gained an extra like 10 square feet of space that day because we didn't need the rack for the syrup for that damn drink machine anymore. We didn't have to stock those heavy, awkward boxes anymore. We basically, yeah, if you've never seen the inside of the freestyle machine, the syrup is contained in these plastic cartridges. It's literally just like a printer. It works just like a printer too, because one thing you have to do, if it's not putting out the syrup right, take the cartridge out and shake it and then put it back in, just like a freaking printer. But yeah, it has the syrup and the flavorings in these cartridges, and it's so much easier. Honestly, it's faster too. Like, it did, okay. If a syrup ran out, someone had to go back to the stock room, they had to go back to the stock room, unhook the old box, put it to the side, fight with the new box for like 5 minutes to get it in position, and then hook it up, and then go yeet the old box into the dumpster. Or actually, no, those had to go in the trash can because they had the plastic inside of them. They couldn't be broken down like a regular box. We'll see. How many? 5? Okay, 5 gears. So, yeah. Versus these days, they just go back to the stock room, grab a cartridge, put it in the machine, take the old one out, then put the new one in. Yeah, a lot nicer. All right, 5. I think that's iron sheets. So as much as they are not as good as an actual soda jerk fountain thing, I would rather have them than the older machines. Like any day of the week. Oh, yeah, okay. Right. Oh, not you. Waiting on that. All right, you. That rubber? Yeah. You needed 5, right? Yeah, 5 rubber. Ooh, I hope I don't need more of those. No. Okay. You need 5 of the premium wood planks. I got just enough. I'm gonna have to go get more of that. Alright. I'm gonna need more alloy, but I got everything else for that. You just make like, yeah, go ahead and max it out. And then you need 2 copper sheets. I know I'm gonna need that, so get this going. Three gold wire times 3, so 369. That. 2 of these. All right, in progress. Mostly in progress. Mostly in progress. And then you need 4 of those special planks. Yep, we don't have enough. We're gonna need more premium wood for this. All right. We got our hatchet, axe thingy. Let's go get some big trees cut down. I think there's some over here. There's always a loss what you gain in speed and volume and lose in flavor. Honestly, I don't think there's much of a loss in flavor with the freestyle machines, because it's the same syrup either way. It's the same syrup, and let's be real, they're not great sodas, not when you compare them to a real one, a real mixed one from a fountain machine and all that. But like real, and the fact that you can add other things like vanilla and stuff to it. Like, not even kidding, I love Barq's root beer. It's not my favorite root beer, but Barq's root beer is pretty good. But it's one of those drinks that I think tastes better out of a bottle than it does carbonated from a fountain machine, which is really odd because usually it's the other way around. But honestly, Barq's root beer from a fountain machine, it's good, but it's not as good as it is out of a can or a bottle. Except for at the freestyle machine where you can add vanilla flavoring to it. And you get that little taste of vanilla. It tastes like an A&W root beer with a bit of a bite to it. No beehive on that one. I'm honestly not even checking for beehives, but it'd be nice to get one if possible. Been decades since I've drank soda. I'll take your word for it. I don't drink soda as much as I used to. I used to drink way more than I should. Every now and then I'll end up drinking more than I should, because usually I try to limit it to 1, maybe 2 a week. But every now and then I do end up drinking more than that, usually if there's a special occasion, because if there's a special occasion, like something really, really good for dinner that took a lot of work. Although these days, I try to get sodas that are using cane sugar instead of high fructose corn syrup, which unfortunately, Barq's just insist on using the high fructose corn syrup. Even if you get the one in the glass bottle, which is hard to find, but it does exist. I think you can get them if you're anywhere near Canada. I think they use high fructose corn syrup here. Messing your stomach up? Yeah, I get it. But I try to get things like cheer wine and IBC and... Ooh, you know, Orange Crush in a glass bottle is also made with cane sugar. I haven't had one of those in a while. There's also a... there's a soda from... It's like a Japanese soda. I first had them when I went to a Japanese hibachi restaurant around here, but they have them at Walmart now. It comes in a glass bottle, and there's a marble inside of it. You have to use a plunger that the bottle comes with to push that marble down to break the seal on it. And then that marble sits in a little groove at the bottom so it doesn't fall all the way down to the bottom of the bottle. And when you drink it, the drink will flow past that marble. It doesn't do anything, it's just a glass marble. It serves no purpose other than breaking the seal. It's honestly probably kind of wasteful, but they are really good. Which, I mean, you're probably not going to be able to drink it, but... Drop a little bit of cream soda into a nice cream, but I still don't drink it. Ooh, that's unfortunate. You know, one thing I'm worried about? I don't want to develop an allergy to chocolate. My sister did. She used to eat chocolate a lot, but when it's actually really funny. When she went down to Orlando to go to culinary school, that's when she developed the chocolate allergy. And she can't eat chocolate anymore. And I don't want to develop a chocolate allergy because I love chocolate. Alright, we probably have enough. Where's my house at? Would hate having a chocolate allergy. Right? Like, 90% of my favorite desserts involve chocolate. I actually made a dessert recently, well, like a week ago. There's been this dessert recipe that's been, I guess you can say it's gone viral. But it was basically, you take graham crackers, You're supposed to use Cool Whip, but I had some actual whipping cream, so I made the whipped cream myself. Mixed in some marshmallow cream to give it that marshmallow flavor. And then you put that on the graham crackers. And you're supposed to just cover them with chocolate, I think? Yeah, that's what I did. You just cover them with chocolate, with semi-sweet chocolate, and then freeze them. I made some of those recently, and they're freaking great. It's like a s'more, it's like a frozen s'mores bar. Absolutely delicious. My only complaint is that the graham cracker softens up. Alright. Knows what fluff is. I used to eat marshmallow fluff with a spoon. I don't anymore, for reasons I think are fairly self-evident. It isn't healthy, but... Alright, chip from the Gearsmith. That's ready to go. That's ready to go. You need that thing, which also comes from the Gearsmith. And you just want one, so I only need one. This is almost ready to go. Okay, so one of the chip... 3 chips and one of those things, alright? One of these. 3 of these. That will be made at the energy converter as soon as that's done. And then you only need 1, which is 4 of those planks, and it's ready. There we go. As soon as this is done, I'll get it started on the energy converter. You like bitter chocolate? I actually bought a bittersweet chocolate bar recently for like baking. And the thing I use that for is chocolate chip cookies. Because I'll chop it up into chunks instead of using chips. That's how I like to make my chocolate chip cookies. I like the bitter chocolate. Now, if I'm eating chocolate straight, of course, give me milk chocolate. But if I'm making something with the chocolate, like a cookie or something like that, yeah, I want less sweet chocolate. The sweeter it is, the darker the chocolate I want. Because I don't like... I mean, I'll eat them, but I don't like milk chocolate in a chocolate chip cookie. It just ends up making it too sweet. I like the semi-sweet or the dark chocolate, because a cookie's nothing but sugar anyway, so... Alright, examine. What do you got for me? You have quite a few things, actually. Alright, recall. I want you... I do still need some of those, but not quite right now. Right now, I think I need you getting other things. That especially. I guess I can get the 10 myself. Gold, I do need gold. Right now, this one. So go here, start doing that. As soon as I get these quests turned in, I'm going to look into building another robot, since I got the recipe. Or the blueprint, I should say. I gotta think of dessert to cook next week. I mean, chocolate chip cookies are always a win. It's summer, so some banana pudding wouldn't be bad. I do love banana pudding. It's easy to make, too. Although I'll have to get more whipping cream because I'm going to be using what I have left. Add a banana slices and drizzle microwaved Hershey bar. That sounds lovely. I have a single banana in my kitchen right now that I need to eat because it's starting to turn brown. Dang, I love bananas, but I can never, ever, ever keep them around during the summer because they just go... They go so fast. Alright, ready and ready. Craft 1. Where'd that other thing go? It's like a wind thing, this. Craft 1. Ooh. Stuffed in between peanut butter and fluff. Oh, that sounds great. All right. Ready. In progress. Ready. Ready. Working on it. Okay, what do I need for the robot? Actually, I need to get the solid state battery going. I need 5 of those things down there. Do I make them here? Yeah. Just enough. If I tried to eat one of those nowadays, it'd probably put me in a diabetic shock. That is a lot of sugar, because bananas are pretty sweet. Fluff is also pretty sweet. And depending on what brand of peanut butter, there could be a decent amount of sugar in that. That can very quickly turn into a lot of sugar. I need the robot. A mining robot. Oh, frack, you have a lot of stuff. Okay. And the chocolate drizzle. Alright. I'm gonna like sit on this bench real quick and BRB real quick while this goes. So BRB, I'll just leave the game audio going with the music. So BRB chat. Hath returned. Just in time, too. The thing is done now. Claim that. Waiting on the crystals from over here, which are done. You can make me 5 of these. That's gonna take you forever. Alright, what do we need for that robot? This one looked pretty complicated. Okay, Eternal Alloy, chips, Lunar Crystal, High Performance Wires, Springs, and level 3 Spirit Cubes. Good golly, Miss Molly. We're gonna have to take that one at a time. Okay. Alright, let's get everything delivered. You're probably the furthest away. I'll pass by you and you on the way. And then I'll go do you last. Okay. Zareni, please be in your store. You would be in your hidey hole. I love you, Zareni, but man, you're kind of annoying sometimes with that. Creating munchy gourmets long before you ever knew what 420 was.
Hello.
Yes, I do like fish. You don't have to give me a fish every time. Yep, here's your key component. Here you go. Meet standards as expected. You just certified me expert, so... Yay! She loves us. Just one glance is enough. I can now put in a request with Zareni. I might go to the board and see about doing that. Okay. Next, we'll go to Solara, who's normally... Well, it is in the afternoon. She might not be there. Normally, she's in here. Which she is not right now. Is she across the way? No, but Ginger's having a moment on that swing over there. Right, we'll have to find her down, or hunt her down, but... I was about to say, please don't be in your room. Stella, I haven't talked to you in a while.
Hey there.
Turn in request. These are your decorations. Here you go. Yep, you're giving the pet shop a makeover. Awesome.
Hey there.
Let's chat. Hadn't seen you in forever. Pet energy bar. Puddin loves it. Well, thank you. It's really yummy. Don't eat pet food, Stella. I know you love your animals, but don't be eating their food. Alright, Solara is she on the beach? No, she's in town. Let's go to the other guy first. He should be at his... Yeah, he's over here. At the aquarium, where he always is. Alright, you. Delphine. Is it pronounced Delphine or Dolphine? Knowing you, it could be either one. Backup supplies are sorted. One less thing to worry about next time I head out. Okay. And Solara, last but not least. You know, I've said it before. They have normal names for the female characters, but the male characters in this game have got really weird names. Solara! Don't go home yet. I know it's getting late. Get back here.
Hi there.
Let's chat. Haven't talked to you in forever. Brainstorming on my way over. Whatever. What if you made a new scenic path along the edge of the moonlit forest? That way we wouldn't disturb forest creatures. Everyone can enjoy an even better view. Means... I have a question about that. And that is, where on this map is the Moonlit Forest? Because, you know, the entrance to it's like right over here. Yeah, it's like right there. Well, the whole forest doesn't fit in that little nook right there. So that has to be some sort of physics-defying teleportation Stargate thing. Alright, that's everything except that. So how exactly do you plan on making a path around the Moonlit Forest when you have to teleport people over there? Oh, hallelujah, we got a G-Max crop. Awesome. I knew that fertilizer was a good idea. Please tell me I got enough out of that. Okay. You need a tea table and a sofa of the same fruit and veggie, alright? Give me these. Sort all. This here. We have a gold pumpkin. I'll put that in crops. Oh, a giant pumpkin. Never mind. All right, tea table and sofa of the same veggie theme. This is going to require 5... I need to make sure that's right, because that says low table. Alright, I can make this easy. Alright, I will wait until tomorrow morning. We got enough time left in the stream to do one more stream. I will... What did I need? I know I'm going to need that sofa. So 2 hardwood planks and 3 linen. Let's go ahead and get that going. And 3 linen. Damn, you already done? Jesus. All right, get this... Sorting this stuff out. Oh, and you're almost done. All right. Craft 5 sprinklers. What do you mean 2? Oh, you're limited by alloy. Okay, I need 3 more alloy. Alright, we're done for the day. Let's go ahead and turn in for the night. I'll just water the crops in the morning. Oh, I forgot to go feed that cat today. We got enough time left in the stream to do one more in-game day. I think this day I won't worry about commissions. I'll just focus on getting the robot built. Forgot to close your door? Well, it closes by itself, conveniently enough. Maybe nothing got in the house. Alright, it is a Friday, which means it is date night with Zareni. Some of our crops are also ready. Which, honestly, this works out because I'll have a clean field to put those sprinklers on. Not 100% sure how the sprinklers work in this game. Corn! We got corn for doing corn things with. It's kind of corny. And so was that joke. We also have mail. The Rennie got you a gift, thought it might suit you. Thanks for these past few weeks. For coming to the shop, talking with me, it meant a lot. Hope you like it. Aw, thank you, Rennie. Kind of wish I'd gotten that yesterday so I could throw it in the pile with the rest of them, but oh well. Claim. Work on that next. I'll take this. Give me my sprinklers. 5 of them. Alright. Get to see how these work now. Let's sort some of this out. You'll go in ore. You'll go in processed? Yes, you would be processed. You go in wood. Move both of y'all down here. So you're not taking up space. Corn is a crop. We should be about ready to sell some of these. Honey, I need to come water these as well. Alright, y'all have all eaten today. Take that. And that. I just let these animals get so friggin' dirty. I never clean them. They probably hate me for it, too. Alright. Let's see here. Does this work? Yep. Oh, I did have some. Okay. Alright, I kind of like this size field for now. Okay, that was 4. I should have a couple left, so I'm gonna put 1 here and here. And then we'll just store the rest. Awesome. And they'll keep... I'm not too worried about this one, because this one's going to go away when I don't need it no more. Okay. First things first, untrack this for a second. Let's start getting everything together for this robot. Alright, track this. Need 3 eternal alloy. Am I gonna need anything else from there? Okay, I'm gonna need 1 spirit cube 3, which is 2 alloy apiece, and then 3 for that. So I'm gonna need 5 alloy total. Not you. All right, process 5 alloy. We're definitely gonna need some gold soon. All right. Not that. Next. 2 chips, 3 gold wires apiece, and then a lunar crystal. Three chips is 3 gold wire apiece. So 3, it was 2 or 3? It was 2 chips. 2 chips at 3 wire apiece. That's gonna be, I'm gonna run out of gold. 6 of those. And then it needs a lunar crystal. 1 of those. And then you need 5 high performance wires, which is gonna take 5 copper sheets. Gonna need to make copper ingots. We won't worry about it just yet, because I need, how much? 3 eternal alloy. And then you need 2 chips. And then 3 spring. And then 1 level 3 spirit cube. Okay, a level 3 spirit cube requires 2 level 2 spirit cubes. Alright. 2 level 2 spirit cubes, which requires 2 level 1 spirit cubes. Okay, so 2, 2, 4. So 4 of these, if my math is correct. Which will give me 2 of these. Which will give me 1 of these. Got that. This is working. You need 5 wire sets. Oh, yeah, I need more gold stat. I don't have any crap. Well, we're going to town now and buying gold. Save me the hassle of having to go get it. Hello, Zareni. I saw you over there. I got copper. Give me 10. Ah, hell, about to get bled dry again. And give me gold. Good on everything else. Hello, future wife.
I was just thinking.
Lately, I keep seeing things and wanting to give them to you because, well, we're really good friends. Yep, we're best friends, some might say. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge. Comparing this for a while. A wave rider?
See you tomorrow.
Sereni. I love you. But I already had one. I'm literally holding one in my hand, girl. I'm literally holding one in my hands like, I want you to have this. Okay. Well, you know what? I will swap it. We will sell this one, I guess. This one, yeah, it's trash. We'll use the one she gave me. Hilarious. Alright. Get some more gold going. All of it. Got this. Alright, how many wire sets am I gonna have? I'm gonna have 3 total. Yep, I need 2 more. Which requires 2 gold ingots total. Which we have. There we go. And that should give me everything I need for the robot. And that is an additional mining robot that I can put to work in the thing, in the forest. And after we get done with that, that should give us, or shouldn't be a problem after that. We'll have at least 2 of these going. I'd like to get a 3rd one going, but right now, 2 will be fine. All right, that's everything we need for a mining robot. Awesome. I'm gonna track this because I do want to make another one of those to put in my farm. But it's not a priority at the moment. Let's go get this robot deployed in the Moonlit Forest. Yeah, see, like, look, where is this door taking us? Because that clearly is a Stargate of some kind. Okay, robot. We'll take this. You're doing good. Have a mining robot. You're on standby. I will assign you here. You know, I really don't need this at the moment. Iron, we're good. We're good on all of this for now. Gold I need. So yeah, we'll put you to work here. Could use some of this. All right, the magnetite and the gold is what I need. I wish there was a way to tell it. Go for this specifically. All right, recall this one. Where are you working? You were working this area. Which, fair enough, I do need a few things from there. But right now, work this area. Awesome. All right, so ore should cease to be a problem before too long. Just let them do their thing. Ore is mostly a problem at the moment because I'm going through so much of it doing this. That, and I've been bled dry on... Well, not bled dry. I still have like 100 grand, but... I have less than I would like to have. Alright, it's after stream stop time, so we'll just finish off this day and call it for the night. Alright. So I'm not going to worry too much about getting that second pad built. But we are now going to head into town to the furniture shop. I want to make sure that that is the correct table. I think it is, but the mission objective says tea table. Yeah, tea table and a sofa. And I need to make sure I get this right, because I am not going to have the badges to fix this. And we're doing pumpkin themed stuff. Pumpkin cushion, pumpkin sculpture. Vehicle, other crafts, outfit, furniture. Hmm. Almost got that set almost done. At least as far as the blueprints go. Alright, pumpkin set. The blueprint source. Pumpkin low table. Pumpkin set. I think this is the right one. I see no other tables on this set. We kind of have to do that one. Alright, I just wanted to double check, because if we screw this up, we basically have to start over from square one. Because I don't have enough pumpkin badges to recover. And I also won't have the time to grow more pumpkins. Because they go out of season soon. Alright, 4 softwood planks. I love the Cutter 3 is basically done by the time you get... Like, you basically just turn around and it's done. Alright, craft one of these. And the other one of these. Alright, delivered the furniture to Solara. Claim that. You get started on this. I do love this hoverboard. I didn't think I'd use it that much, but it's so useful. But I must admit, the rollerblades are just a vibe. They fit the aesthetic of the game so well. So, Lara, I have your furniture. You don't have to stand up. Tourist gave this community center as a thank you gift this morning. Ooh, dragon fruit. They probably picked it up off the ground, but okay. Which furniture did you bring? The pumpkin set. Auto select. Here you go. Elegant and unique. Absolutely perfect. Incredible. Everyone's been saying so much. Yep. Haven't even been here a year. Alright, top the Garma Nova. I haven't even been here a year. Like, from the perspective of the people in this town, I have been here 2 months. Well, 2 seasons, so 6 months. I've been here half a year. Alright, put your hoe away.
Hello.
Alright, intermediate farmer trial. Finish this request. Yeah, I gave him a pumpkin. Impressive learner, yada yada. Yay.
See you around.
Alright, Wikipedia. We've maxed, or we've hit all levels of crafting. We can take Senior next. We've hit all levels of that one. Alright. I'll go talk to Pastel before we end stream about this one. But for now, let's go talk to our girl. Let's have ourselves a nice, lovely lunch date. Has this treasure chest been here the whole time? Yeah, it's got low-level items in it, so I guess so. I just never noticed it. Alright, gotta find my girlfriend. She may not realize it yet, but she's my girlfriend. He is not here. Oh, she must be upstairs, or I didn't see her. How did she do that? She must have left right as I walked
I
in.
was just thinking.
You were just thinking? You know what I was thinking about? I was thinking it's a Friday, my dear. I do want to go on a date. Let's, it's a lunch date, so let's go eat something. Cafe, the kitchen, or the bar? Let's go to the cafe. Let's take her somewhere nice. Really like the atmosphere of the cafe. Soft and bustling. Wait, didn't I pick the... whatever. Everyone's doing their own thing, and even if you come along, it doesn't feel weird. Often stay up late. Coffee is quite necessary. Looks like I made the right choice. Let's take our seats. When I need to stay up late for research, I come here to buy an Americano. Okay, she likes Americanos. Staff all know me. Every time they see me, they just say, the usual. I do, unfortunately. Sometimes I've had a few people know me at restaurants like that. It's like, you want your usual? My local Mexican restaurant, I almost always get carnitas. I probably surprised the heck out of them last time I went when I got... I can't even remember what I got. Let's see. Try to stay up late less often. If you get too busy, you can call me. Staying up late like this isn't good for your health. With your workload, it's hard not to stay up late. Yeah. I don't want to pester her. I'm sure she's aware. She might just be a night owl anyway, like me, so... If you can't remember it, then I know what your next order going to be. I wonder. Is it the thing I get every time I go there? Although, the question is, would I get a drink with it, like a margarita or something? They don't have a good drink selection there. They really only have, like, 2 drinks. 2 different types of margaritas and something else. But now, I did have a dessert last time I went there. It was fried ice cream, and holy crap, was that stuff delicious. Project's on a tight deadline. It should be better once the rush is over. Just get a beer. I don't know if they have beer. Which I'm not the biggest fan of beer to begin with. Although I do want to find me a 12-pack of some kind of beer to have just to make beer chicken with. Really enjoy making things with you. Do you like being with me? Zareni, I love it. What are we eating here? We got like little cakes and bread. Is that an appetizer? Working on things with you is quite fun. You never had a Corona? No, I have. I've had a Corona. I just wasn't... I don't know. I've had... Okay, first beer I ever had was a Budweiser. Regretted that the moment I took the sip. I've had a Sam Adams before as well. It was better than the Budweiser, definitely. But both of them just kind of tasted nasty. Although, if I was going to get a beer for cooking beer chicken with, it probably would be a Sam Adams. Or I don't know, maybe a light beer would work better. Because Sam Adams is like a lager. And I've had Corona. I had to buy a 12-pack of Corona. I really only needed the 1 bottle. But I've tried to make carnitas at home, and the recipe called for a Corona. So I bought a 6-pack of Corona, and I ended up using slash drinking 1 bottle, and I took that down the road to my cousin so her husband can drink it, because I wasn't a big fan. It's one of those things you're grateful to be allergic to. Which, I mean, to be fair, I know how to get an acquired taste. I used to not drink coffee, which I kind of don't anymore, but yeah. Eventually, I even trained myself to take the coffee black as well. Just because coffee really isn't bad for you, really. Or at least not that bad for you. Not as bad as people think. It's when you shove a lot of cream and sugar in it that coffee can get bad for you. Because truth be told, it's mostly water. Aurora enjoys crafting more than I imagine. I do enjoy making things, but more than that, I just want to spend time with you. Yep, that's 100% accurate. How should I respond to that? You just whatever you want. Whatever your heart tells you, Zareni. Feel the same way? Holy crap, I'm actually freaking... I got Riz with this girl. Holy shit. Why can't this work in real life? Eats up time. Every time we part, I'm already looking forward to the next time we meet. That's a little strong. But it also... that works with what we just said. Had a doctor tell me once he'd rather have his patients drinking tea than anything else besides water. I need to drink some more tea. I actually have little tins of different flavors of tea in there. I might drink one tomorrow. I do need to drink more tea. That's not just sweet tea in the fridge that I... That's something... That's probably the main thing I drink whenever I have dinner. Is a glass of sweet tea. You know, that southern style sweet tea where it's just... It's cold and it's got like a cup of sugar in a per gallon of water. Which granted, it's not really that much sugar when you do the math, but... I don't know, just hot teas or something that I have to... Hot tea this time of year sounds like a bad idea. It's been triple digits for this whole week. I think it might have killed my pepper plants. Because they ain't looking too hot, and I've been watering them not every day because I don't want to overwater them, but yeah. It's been so hot lately, and we have not been getting a lot of rain, that I think it might have killed them. I think the heat just straight up killed them. Let's see. Let's go with this one. It's a little too forward, but whatever. Oh, great. That's great. Wait, no, I mean, I share the same feeling. Give her head pats. She's having a hard time. She's doing her best, so. I'll have to invite you out more. Oh, I will absolutely invite her out whenever she wants. I'm so happy. Aurora really does love crafting. Why do you keep referring to me like that? Just say you. If you ever need anything, just come by. That late already? Time flies so fast. I can come out again some other time. Really looking forward to next time. It's a deal. Yay, Zareni loves us.
I was just thinking.
I was just thinking about you. Hold on. Take photo together. Do we have any new interacts? Let's see. I was hoping she would have some new emotes to use. Eh. Alright. Let's see about getting a request from her. I don't know why I'm using the board. It was like a hop, skip, and a jump to get over here, but whatever. Let's see if she can make the perpetual reactor for me. Or the spirit core, or something like that. Request Zareni use her wonderful little inventions to collect some common materials. Okay, well, it doesn't give me control over what to ask. Great. Oh, hell. That's hard to turn down. You both want them, and you're paying good for them. No, I've already spent enough money. That'll take me down to 10. And then you want 5. I'll take me down to 5. And I'm gonna need more. I'm gonna do both of these. But only because I am gonna be making some more of these anyway. But that means I'm just going to have to make a lot more, and I don't have the resources for all of them. So let's go deforest over here. Oh, wait, this is the wrong kind of tree, but I've already started cutting it. Banyan. Banyan. Heat is so dry here. Have to take them out of the sun and put them in the shade and then water them down. Habanero. Yeah, I was doing bell peppers. I think I probably should have put them in the shade. But I really don't have... Well, no, I could have moved them to the little thingy, but... I did get 3 peppers off of them, at least. It wasn't just that they looked bad. A lot of the peppers that were on them had some insects get into them. Some of the smaller ones. I got 3 good-sized peppers off of them, though. And all the peppers that I ended up having to toss because they were starting to fall apart. Yours are just now flowering? Wow. Mine have not only flowered already, they've had peppers on them for a while, and those peppers turned red, and that's when I picked them. I waited for them to turn red. Yeah, the smaller ones... Yeah. I had one shed a limb or something. I had one that had a pepper on it. And then I come out the next day. And at some point, its limb, the limb that had that pepper, fell off. And it doesn't look... I found it on the ground. It doesn't look like anything got to it. It's just straight up fell off the plant. So I pulled off the first ones. Oh well. I gotta figure out what to do with the peppers I have. Might do stuffed peppers. That might be a good use for them. Yearling plant, so we had to make sure that its roots took well. Mine did pretty good right up until now. Because like about a month ago, I would come out and they would start looking bad. But then I would water them and it's like, oh, I think you're just not getting enough water with how hot it's been. So I started watering them more. And then they started doing good with the peppers. And then this last week, they've just been looking gnarly. Even if I water them, they don't really get their good looks back. So yeah, I think the heat might have killed them. It's been so hot, and we hadn't been getting... Oh, that's the wrong tree. Oh well. Hadn't been getting really any rain, so... Which is odd. Normally we get a decent amount of rain this time of year. These last couple of weeks, though, it's just been abnormally dry. Though, curiously, it does rain around us. Like, everywhere around us has been getting wet. It's just our spot. We just have high pressure over our area. It's keeping the rain away. Although we do have some rain coming after this weekend, so... We'll hopefully be getting some relief on that front. My potatoes are still looking okay, so... And they look like they... Well, I don't know. I don't know when exactly... I've never grown potatoes before, especially this type of potato. The instructions that came with the seed potatoes said just wait until the plants start dying back and then harvest them. So that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for the plant itself to start dying, and then I'll harvest it, but... Looks a little gnarly, but it hasn't quite started dying yet, I'd say. Alright. I need... How many? I need 5 for the robot thing, 5 for you, and 6. So I need 16 total. I'll have just enough of the stuff. I have just enough of those things to make the exact amount of those planks. Alright. 4 eternal alloy. Four chips, 6 gears, and 3 spirit cubes. Okay. 6 gears in progress. 4 chips. 3 wire apiece. Three, 6, 9, 12. Ooh, I hope I can make enough. I can. Perpetual reactor, I know is going to need some of these. 2 perpetual reactors, which requires 2 Luna crystals and 4 high performance wires. Oh, we need more copper. Luna crystal, I don't have the stuff to make. Comes from furnace 3. I'm gonna need 3, 6. Go ahead and do 9, just so I have some in spare. Well, do what you can. And then I needed 4 of these. Process for them. I'm basically going to be completely out of my lower level alloys right now. 2 spirit cubes. No, 3 spirit cube level 2. Which is going to require 2 magnets. So I need 1 more magnet. 2, 4, 6 of these. Which is all I have. I can make... I needed how many? 3 of them. 1 more magnet. Not this one. Got that. 3 of these. Got that. In progress. Almost done. Alright, the perpetual reactor required 1 Luna crystal, and I need 2 of them. So after you're done, make... I'll have enough. Oh, I'm gonna have... Yep, I'm gonna need all... I'm gonna be right perfect. Well, I'm gonna be completely out of things. So next time I play this, if I don't play this off stream, it's going to be a case of getting exactly what I need. Or just rebuilding my supply of stuff. I might play this off stream. I don't know. It depends on what I have time for. But yeah, next time I play it, it's just gonna be resource gathering. Especially my lower level starter stuff like copper and all that. I am basically out of all of it. Alright, get this going. Because you're gonna take a minute anyway. Oh, you need 2 more magnets. So 4 more magnets, 2 times 2. All right. Get the perpetual reactors going, and then that will be everything for that. I can make that pad, stick it over there by the animals, and let it do its thing. That. All right. We'll get the perpetual reactor in production, because that's going to take several hours. All right, 2 perpetual reactors. Yep, 4 hours. Let's go deliver these things. Ah, Pastel. I needed to talk to you anyway. Alright, I keep running into shit. Can't see. Alright, you. I don't know what the heck you needed these for, but here's your order. $3,000 in the bank. Alright, I'm aware I haven't gone and talked to that kitty today. But, oh well. Oh, almost hit that lady. Nia's talking to that guy. Maybe they have a little thing going on. Oh, Pastel.
Hi.
Got a few things I need to talk to you about. First, let's just chat. Been thinking of me a lot lately. I'm already with Sereni, sorry. Oh, you remember me and Solara's kids trying to pet them and getting nudged away. Alright, about your thing. Wasn't too much trouble, I was already making a bunch of them.
Hi.
Alright. Intermediate trial, sure. Colorful wool blanket for Serena's shop, but need a few more colors. Sure, I'll help. Need 1 more color besides the usual black and white. Spin them in the soft fabrics and bring them to me. Sorry to trouble you again. I like how a lot of the test that people give me is like, hey, this person needs you to do this complicated thing. Do it, and that'll be your test. With Pastel, it's like, I need help with something. Can you do this part for me? Thank you. Alright. Or all this. Ooh, that's worth like $2 grand. That will go in garden. Let's see, you're ripening 3. And your yield 3. Oh, our first batch of cucumbers are ready. No, I don't know if I've grown cucumbers before or not. In this game. Apparently I have, or I've gotten some at some point. Because there were some in there. Alright, 2 hours. You're almost done as well. Alright, well, I'm not going to wait 2 hours on that. I'm going to wait 20 in-game minutes on this. Get it going on the next batch of ore, if there is any. And then we'll be turning in for the night, and that'll be the end of stream. I might play this a bit off stream just to get resources back under control. Because I've used so many of them this stream. Those robots are going to be helpful, but they take a lot of resources to build. Alright, I have no more ore. Alright. How much longer on you? 2 hours. Alright, yep. They'll be ready in the morning, which will be perfect. I can put it to work handling all this stuff, so all I gotta do is keep them fed. Alright. I remembered to shut the door this time. Okay. Into our jammies, and then into bed. $27th. Alright. I'm gonna open the door just to kind of get the camera at the angle I want. He says, have immediately not doing that. Alright, say goodbye to stream, Aurora. He says bye. Okay. Alright, prepare to have a lag fest happen as I alt-tab. Okay. As you can see from the schedule currently on your screen, next stream shall be Monday at 2200 Eastern, and both Monday and Wednesday streams next week will be Alabaster Dawn, just like this week, and we'll be playing Starsand again next Friday, 2200 Eastern. This game has taken the Friday slot, which is awesome. Alright, how many viewers we got? We got 3 people watching us on Twitch, so if anyone wants to chime in with a raid recommendation, we can do that. Let's see who I got online, though. I'll send y'all to somebody fun. Let's see. Show me who I'm following. Alright, oh, wow, Looney's still online? Good lord. She's been up 13 hours? Damn, girl. I've never seen her stream that long. Oh, 900 follower special. That explains it. She must have hit 900 followers recently. So I could send y'all to Looney playing Lethal Company. That's the game that really blew up for her, so. We got Leon playing Power World. I think Leon was on with Anaya. Oh, Anaya, by the way, is still on for 6 hours, also playing Power World. You know what? I think we shall send y'all over to Anaya if it lets us. Last time I tried to raid Anaya, it didn't let me. But she opened up her Power World server today. So that's the big thing going on with her. She's got drops enabled on Power World as well. So if you want Power World drops, oh, there you go. So I'm going to send y'all over to her if it lets me. I won't let y'all go just yet, just in case it doesn't. I have to find somebody else. All right, let's see if it will send me over there. It said okay. All right. I'm going to give it a second. I like to open the streams on a new tab just because it takes a minute, especially with this game running in the background. All right, so like I said, 2200 Eastern next Friday will be Starsand. Next stream is Monday, 2200 Eastern. That will be Alabaster Dawn, which I am very much enjoying right now. Until then, I hope you enjoyed it, and we'll be seeing y'all next time. Good night, everybody. I'm just going to sit here and yap for a minute while this tab loads in to make sure it will let me actually raid Anaya. I'm going to send y'all over there. Clicking raid now. And it looks like it did. Good night, everyone.